Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Beginner's Guide to Wolfenstein The New Order. Remember to please keep all hands and feet inside your chair at all times during the ride, unless you're okay with getting them drenched in the blood of young men corrupted by the most evil regime in recent history, except for maybe Russia under Stalin or parents who forced their children into the entertainment industry. History's still kind of figuring that one out. Anyway, my name is FaceDisgrace, please enjoy the ride, and if you'd like, subscribe at the end because I need numbers to validate my own existence. Let's get started. Rule 1, stealth before beauty.
On your left, you'll see that Wolfenstein is a lot easier when you float like a roided-up butterfly before stinging like the handsome bee that you are. How BJ, no relation, Blazkowicz manages to make his 16-foot shoulders move quietly is beyond me, but I like this game enough to give it the benefit of the doubt. It's a lot better to take out as many enemies as possible from stealth before charging in like a raging bull, which is surprising considering BJ is roughly the same size as one. Use your throwing knife and silent takedowns to thin the enemy lines, as this will help you out as you transition from thickest ninja known to man into bullet sponge extraordinaire. In Wolfenstein, striking from the shadows is a lot like getting a head start on your taxes. It's not going to stop the shitstorm that's coming later, but it does make dealing with it a lot easier, and create jobs for local accountants in the process. This rule is even more important in higher difficulties when your armor acts like it's made out of 1,000-year-old parchment, and having less bullets to dodge is always a plus when your body looks like the fountain of all steroids.
Seriously though, look at this guy, folks. Bulging neck, chest like a steel barrel, arms like metal pipes. Wait, why am I just realizing how handsome he is? Anyway, moving forward. Rule 2, commanders and dogs first.
As someone who loves animals more than I love the average human being, it pains me to say these words, but you gotta kill the dogs as well as the commanders first in this game. These pupperinos have been corrupted by their bitch-ass commanders and alert their trainers quicker than other troops, so use your knife to give the doggo a quick release from the hell that it's surely living in under that armor. Commanders and dogs will signal more Nazi scum to come scurrying in from every door in the fucking building, so while you're stealthing around, put a priority on finding and eliminating any commanders and dogs in the area. If you don't, it won't be long before you find yourself flanked on all sides by a tide of red and black soldiers. And remember, part of loving animals is knowing when to end their suffering, so although it hurts, they're in a better place now. And then kill the Nazi scum that did this to them with extreme prejudice!
Now, if you look to the screen directly in front of you, you can clearly see William J. Blazkowicz making the Nazis pay for what they did to these poor animals. BJ has a strong sense of justice and isn't afraid to stand up for what's right. He is tough but has a sensitive side, strong but vulnerable, mysterious yet familiar. What's that? No, ma'am, I'm not gay. Besides, dating a coworker never works out. Listen, I already said that I'm not gay, lady. Why do you keep asking that? No, that is not an erection in my lap. Sorry about that misunderstanding, folks. Rule 3, know when to fold them.
Despite BJ's rippling toned hunk of a bod, you can't just take bullets indefinitely. There will be times to charge ahead during fights, and times charging ahead will turn into an impromptu rendition of the ending of Bonnie and Clyde. Always, always, always check around before you go rushing in to take an enemy position. Nazis can poke out of any corner you weren't paying attention to, so for safety's sake, treat every crate, cement barrier, and door as a possible encounter. Now, that's not to say you shouldn't ever charge ahead with shotguns blazing. Occasionally, you'll find a position without much support that can be quickly eradicated by some aggressive maneuvers rather than an annoying game of poke your head back around that barrier I've been waiting for like 6 years now. Discretion is the name of the game, people. Take all factors into account before planning your next move.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that marks the end of our video today. Watch your step as you exit, and if you enjoyed this, feel free to subscribe to see more beginner's guides like my videos on Doom and Final Fantasy XIV. Plus, you can always leave a like, comment which joke offended you the most, and share on Facebook or Twitter should you so please. My name is FaceDisgrace, and I have to go ponder some serious questions about my sexual orientation. Peace out!